Many of Europe's top golfers have made their way onto the world stage via the Challenge Tour. A breeding ground for future champions, the likes of Henrik Stenson, Martin Keimer and Louis Oosthuizen have all made their mark on Europe's second-tier tour before going on to achieve major success. Hoping to follow in their footsteps is a 24-year-old Englishman who graduated from the European Challenge Tour in some style last year, Jordan Smith.
I won the second event of the year in Egypt, and I was a bit sort of surprised myself because I led from start to finish. So obviously that was really good for the confidence and experience for later on in the year. And then went on and won the second to last event of the year in Ras Al Khaimah. So yeah, that was really good. That was awesome. Yeah, good week. And then after that, yeah, the goal was to try and win the All the Merit, which I happily enough did. So yeah, it was awesome. Really good year.
2 tournament wins and earnings of more than €200,000 saw Smith emulate Henrik Stenson, Tommy Fleetwood and Edoardo Molinari by finishing the season as Challenge Tour #1. His performances in 2016 gave him a huge boost in confidence and experience which he now hopes to put to good use on the European Tour.
Just not to push too hard in the start of the year. Got a lot of events to play throughout the year. You don't want to sort of burn out too early, and there's big events at the end of the year as well that you want to try and stay fresh for. Obviously I had the luxury of sort of picking what events I could and didn't play, but I mean you just got to not put too much pressure on yourself to play good. Just sort of let it happen and go out and enjoy yourself. If you enjoy it, then you'll play better.
In just a handful of starts on the European Tour this season, Smith has already made quite an impression. His best performance so far came at the BMW SA Open last month. 3 rounds in the 60s put him in the final group on Sunday, playing alongside eventual winner Graeme and the world #2, Rory McIlroy.
On the Saturday I was a group behind Rory, and you could just see the crowds just lining the fairways. And then the Sunday, lucky enough, got to play with him and Graeme, and it was just insane, absolutely insane. It was lined from tee to green on every hole.
Tried to roll his hands over, close the club face to put that bit of hook spin on it. And he's done a pretty good job from where he was.
As we were walking up 18, sort of got onto the green, sort of looked back and just said to Kelly, I've never seen so many people alive. Obviously there was the big grandstands and everyone was sort of chanting and shouting. It was really good atmosphere and enjoyed the whole week.
A final round 68 saw Jordan finish 3rd in South Africa. He only missed out on a spot in a playoff by a single stroke. What's more, it was just his 3rd start on the European Tour. The Englishman will have plenty of other opportunities to shine this season, and having already spent a year travelling on the Challenge Tour, he's quickly adapted to the lifestyle of an elite touring professional.
You get to see sort of different countries each week, different cultures, travelling. I don't mind living out of suitcases, and I mean you get to know a good bunch of guys and you go out and you do have good fun each week.
Jordan followed his top 3 finish in South Africa with another good performance in the Qatar Masters, and he seems to have a wise old head on those young shoulders, which will serve him well.
Don't really need to change anything. Just go out there and enjoy myself, really. Don't put too much pressure on myself to go out there and play good. Just let it happen. If it's a bad shot, then it's not the end of the world, and just have fun.
Already inside the world's top 100, Smith's early season form suggests it won't be long before top 10 finishes become European Tour titles.